So the State Fair is full of all kinds of interesting places and really interesting people, and you found a real winner, John.
Well, yeah, the people watching out here never gets old, am I right? Yeah, and if you're in the mood for a Chicago dog at the food building, you won't be disappointed. That's where Tom Brewitz takes your order with a joke, a song, and a whole lot of shtick on a stick.
It's like a flavor explosion. It's a banquet in a bun.
If you're a regular at the State Fair, you likely come for the food and the fun.
You guys have a terrific fair.
But you also might come for 12 days of Tom.
Cold beer, hot dogs, cool girls, bald guys, fun bald guys. Don't laugh at that. That's not funny.
Tom Brewitz is a graphic designer by day.
You know, I say our girls here, they put the chick in Chicago.
Yeah. But for the fair, he drives all the way from his home in Florida just to work at Chicago Dogs. And he does it as a way to honor his late father's love for the great Minnesota get-together.
And so he was my inspiration. He's gone now, but I'm kind of picked up where he left off.
He's a star. That's all you have to say. He's a star. He's a great singer.
I was born to do this.
I'm waving for attention down here. It's like, come on, I'm down here. He's not the only line that's open. I can give you beer too. I just can't do the pickle song and the lemon squeeze.
When you order a pickle from Tom, you're also ordering a song.
Heidi hey, hi ho, oh the pickles that float on the tide.
And when you order Mike's Hard Lemonade, you get it freshly squeezed.
I make sure to fresh squeeze the last bit out of it. It's really an exciting opportunity to meet thousands of people, and some people come back year after year to visit me and get a beer or a dog from me.
A man truly worth visiting.
Michelob Golden Light.
Even if you don't order anything.
This is the biggest, greatest fair on the planet, on the surface of the planet. You know, if you don't start drinking in the morning, you can't say you've been drinking all day.
And you mean that too when you say this is the greatest state fair, right?
It is, absolutely. There's nothing that compares to the Minnesota State Fair. It's so wonderful to be here. Thanks for the opportunity to join you guys.
Well, I love the part you mentioned about your dad being your inspiration. Did your dad had a booth? Is that right?
Well, my dad had a booth. He took 2 weeks off from 3M every year, my whole childhood. And sometimes he worked in the grandstand, sometimes he worked in his own booth, or maybe 3M booth if they had one, and he was always out here.
Just love being part of the fair.
Yes, and I was always out here if he was out here, and I knew I had a ride home even if I was asleep on the way.
And you karaoke too, right?
Yeah, I
When
do
you're not
a
working,
song,
you karaoke.
yeah.
What's your song?
Well,
What's your go-to?
I have a lot of songs, but I do Wonderful World. I see trees of green.
Wow.
You know, I'll do that one real quick.
Love it. And he brought hot dogs. How are they?
We did.
Please
Oh,
take a
wow,
bite
they're
and pass
enjoying
that
it.
to that next lady. Thank you. It's great to see you. Have a great run at the
Thank
fair.
you so much for having me. Thank
you
you,
bet.
John. Thanks, Frank.
And, you know, one of our viewers, Brad Casper, walked by and saw him doing his show. So if you see anything, folks, and it's noteworthy, like this is a noteworthy character, send us an email. Maybe we'll get it on the air. So that was a nice tip, Amelia, and a great fair gem with us today.
Yeah, no kidding.